it's Whimsy and we're back today with a video, but it's actually something I've never done before. We are going to talk about gaming news. We are going to talk about the GTA 6 leaks that have been brought to attention during the weekend. Why am I talking about it now is because this weekend I was actually away. I had no signal, nothing. I was 2 hours away from here and no signal for the whole weekend, so I didn't learn about the leaks until yesterday night, this morning, and right now it's still morning for me here. So why did I decide to talk about this? Because I received a lot of questions about it. I am currently playing GTA 5 as a first playthrough, so I'm kind of like in it at the moment in the Rockstar gaming world, you know, and a lot of people were starting to ask me privately or publicly on the channel, but like, what do you think about the leaks? What is happening? La la la, stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, let's just address it. And so if people comment about it again, then I can just refer them to this video and then we'll be done talking about it, right? A disclaimer, I am not in the gaming industry. I'm just a gamer. I play games, but I've never worked in a gaming studio. I've never been even related to that kind of work. I've never done anything. I'm a nurse, all right? So I really have never worked in anything gaming related except for what I do here. But I do have a sister that is been in the industry for more than a decade now. She is a lead game designer, most of it, but she has done other stuff as well. She has done it in multiple countries as well as some big studios that I'm not gonna mention because I don't want to dox her or myself. But yeah, she knows a little bit. I mean, she's an expert on the subject. So I turned to her this morning because I had a lot of questions regarding the GTA 6 leaks. If you guys know nothing about the GTA 6 leaks, that's good, but I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about it so that you can follow what I'm gonna talk about. And I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet, this video, because in this day and age I know that people like short content, even though I do let's plays that are like more than an hour long. I know that people like short videos, so let's try to keep it short. So I'm not gonna go into too much details and too much complicated stuff in the gray areas and stuff like that. We're gonna keep it pretty much black and white. I'm sorry about that, but you know, short videos are just more concise, so let's try to do that. The GTA 6 leaks, if you don't know anything about it. Basically what happened is during the weekend, supposedly a hacker was able to break through the security of Rockstar and was able to steal, because yes, it is stealing intellectual property. They were able to steal a lot of information about GTA 6, the upcoming Grand Theft Auto title that is probably gonna be released in like 2024 or 2025, like it's not anytime soon. So it's still in the early stages of the development, or I guess like mid stages. But basically they released 90 videos of like gameplay of the next game. And they also mentioned that they have access to the source code. So yeah, it's pretty shitty. If you just want my take on it, I'll tell you, I think it's horrible. I think it's one of the worst things you can do. Stealing artistic and intellectual property like that is horrible. It's just horrible. It's a nightmare for everybody that works on that game. And yeah, I really don't agree with that kind of thing, although I know it's like it's almost part of the culture, I guess, nowadays. Leaks are just a thing. Like, if a lot of games have leaks like that, especially big AAA titles like that, they always get leaked, even if it's from like the inside or the outside, or, you know, a hacker or really an employee. There's like leaks all the time because human nature. We love to know things in advance, we love spoilers, we love juicy stuff, you know, and I'm not blaming you if you looked at the videos, if you were excited, because a lot of people are super excited about the upcoming game. I mean, GTA 6, like, we've been waiting, right? A lot of you guys have been waiting, and like years and years, you know, for that game. So I understand the curiosity, I understand everything that surrounds it, I understand that it was not ill intent for most of you guys to watch those leaks, so I'm not blaming you, and I'm not trying to guilt trip you either. I'm just trying to make this video so next time that it happens, maybe you think about it a little bit more, and maybe you're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't encourage that. If I can succeed that, then perfect, but you know, I get it. Curiosity. I personally haven't watched the leaks because I'm against leaks. So I haven't watched the videos, but of course I've heard about it. So basically that's what happened. We see in those leaks, we see like some gameplay, we see some very important stuff, important elements that Rockstar didn't really confirmed yet until the leaks. And maybe they were keeping it for, you know, hyping later on, you know, marketing reasons, or maybe just very valid reasons of like gameplay and stuff like that that they didn't want to share, and now it's gonna change their plans. Who knows, right? But it's just very important topics, very important points that were leaked. And if the hacker really has the source code, we're in deep shit. We're in deep shit. Like I said, so that's my take. It sucks, basically. And like I said, I asked my sister for some expert help because I don't work in the field, so I'm not gonna pretend anything, but she does. So I asked her about it, and I'm gonna like separate the two things between impacts, the impacts it has on the company and the impacts it has on the employees in the company of Rockstar. So we're gonna talk about those two things very short and sweet. I'm gonna try. It's hard because I ramble a lot, I'm sorry in advance. So my sister, right off the bat, what she said is it's very complicated to know the impacts that it's gonna have. It's more complicated than we think, but having a source code, if the hacker has the source code, basically it just means, and she did the analogy of as if you have like copies of a film that is being made. So if the hacker didn't block the access to the original source code, it's not as bad. But if they were able to block, then everything is on pause, right? So that is horrible. My sister followed by saying that the biggest problem in all of this is probably the security breach. So why did it happen? Because usually those companies, they try their hardest to keep everything in. It's very private. They are good. They have good IT members so that doesn't happen, you know, like to prevent hacking. So why did it happen? Did the hacker had an insider that helped them, or are they working for Rockstar? You know, we don't know anything about that, and Rockstar has to know why was there a breach so it doesn't happen again, right? So that is like the biggest problem for Rockstar at the moment, is trying to find out what the fuck just happened. Why did we have that breach? And to do that, sometimes they have to pause the development. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing things wrong. I speak French as a first language. But basically, maybe they had to pause the development of the game just to find out like, what the fuck? We need to stop everything, find the breach, okay, we can go on it again, right? So that can happen, and it's a huge problem because it's stealing. You guys have to understand that it's stealing a millions dollars worth of intellectual property. It is a big business, you know? It's not like just a little something. It is a very big thing that was stolen, and it has artistic license and, you know, intellectual property, and it's very complicated. So but it's a lot of money involved, so that is a big problem for Rockstar as well. And in the recent development, the hacker asked for negotiation. So they say, just hit me up, Rockstar, or Take-Two if you want to. I'm ready to negotiate because I got the source code, I got more videos, test build. You know, they are blackmailing and bullying Rockstar and Take-Two into having money, you know? Like, I don't know. It's probably for money and I'm guessing a little bit of fame, but it's mostly money probably, right? So I'm against all sorts of bullying and blackmailing. I think it's the worst thing. Like, it's horrible. So to do that to a studio like that is really shitty. It's filthy, honestly, to do that, but yeah. And also Rockstar has earlier this morning tweeted a message saying that it would not pause their development and that the game would come out as it was already supposed to. So that is very good news. But what we need to understand is it could have paused everything and delayed the game. It really could have. I think it's because Rockstar is quick on their feet and they can get back into it, that they were able to be like, no, it's fine, it's not gonna delay the game. But it really could. Like, next time there's a leak, because there's gonna be a next time, right? There's gonna be a next time. There's gonna be other leaks, not necessarily on GTA 6, but like any other game, and that could delay that game. You know, if there was, I don't know, a leak on Silksong, for example, maybe that would delay Silksong. Like, you know, you need to think about that kind of thing. So when you watch those leaks, you're kind of encouraging that, guys. I'm just saying. I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to blame you. I'm not trying to guilt trip you. Obviously, you're not the hacker. But just think about it when you see that kind of thing. What impacts it has on you, but also the employees in the company. So we're gonna talk about that. The impacts it has on the company, well, we talked about it a little bit. You know, it's a lot of money involved, a lot of stress. They could delay the game. They're not for GTA 6, but they could. Having to secure that security breach again and trying to prevent more leaks. So that's the impact it has. And for the employees, which we don't always think about, it could, and that's my sister's point of view, but it could impact the work from home, because a lot of people are working from home now, even in the gaming industries. It could impact that if Rockstar is like being a little bit, yeah, we don't like it, you should use our computers in our, you know, buildings and stuff, like for the time being, things like that. So it can impact that. It can obviously cause stress, because if you're a game designer or if you're a game dev and you're working on that has just been leaked, can you imagine how it feels? If you're an artist, you'll understand immediately, but like, can you imagine working on something and you know it's not finished and you're excited to show it once it's finished, and that gets stolen from you? And then it can create a wave of complaints, and it has already happened. And let's just address that, because like, that is, it makes me so angry. But I've seen tweets and comments that are the most entitled shits I've ever seen, like saying, oh, Rockstar owes this. We have been waiting for GTA 6 for years. That's what you get for making us wait. And oh my god. Dude, they don't owe you anything. They do not owe you anything. Nothing. That's, oh my god. I can't even. Making a game that good, that big, you know Rockstar. Rockstar makes good games. You know that. You know it's open world. You know it's very good open world. It takes time to do that, okay? And they don't owe you a sequel or anything. They could say, we're stopping GTA now. We're not making games anymore. They could. They could. Like, they don't owe you a game at a certain point in time. That's not how it works. That is so entitled. I can't even... Oh my god. And then people saying... And that's so stupid. Ooh, it looks kind of ass. Ooh, it looks so similar to GTA 5. How can it be? Like, in almost a decade, it looks the same. Ew. Dude, do you know... Oh my god. When you make a game... 80% of the time of making said game, it's not gonna look good, because that is not what is important in making the game until the very late stages, where making it look good is where it comes in. In the beginning, almost 80% of it, 70%, 80% of it is making it work, like gameplay wise, physics wise, you know. They don't need to make it look pretty. That is not the finished product. Don't base yourself on that. Oh, GTA 6 is gonna look like that. No, this is not late finished product. It's not even mid stages almost, like it's quite early. How can you? I don't even work in the gaming industries, and I can understand that. Why some people don't understand that is... it blows my mind. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, I've seen comments like that, and I can't even. So because of that wave of complaints and comments and stuff like that, maybe Rockstar would be like, okay, we need to adjust, we need to do this different. It's a nightmare for public relations, by the way, and marketing. They are in such shit right now to deal with that. It's horrible. It's horrible. A lot of people are under stress. A lot of people are like, what? And it's one of the biggest leaks in video game history. It's bad. It's really bad. And for the employees that do the marketing, public relations, or even just, you know, developing the game, it's a lot of stress right now. So just think about that, like when you... Anyway. So yeah, they could like want to make changes to please the community, and that's impacting directly the employees that make those changes. So yeah. And those comments just... it's like spitting on really talented artists. Like, making a game is not just graphics. That's like late stage. And it's important, of course, but everything behind it, the animators, they are artists too. And you're like spitting on that just because it doesn't look good in the early stage. Come on, come on. I'm saying you, but I'm not, you know what I mean. I'm just talking about like the comments I've seen. But I mean, Twitter is fucking Wild West, you know? Even my sister said that, is so true. Like, I go on Twitter and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, actually? What is this? Oh my god. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much my take on it, guys. I don't know if, you know, if you're in the gaming industry and you think that I missed anything and you want to add to it, please comment in the section below. But like, I want to know about you guys' opinions. I want to know about any of that, basically. And again, I'll say, I understand if you're excited. I understand if it brought you even joy to have those leaks because you're excited for GTA 6. I totally understand that. But you know, next time maybe think about it a little bit more and be like, yeah, that sucks actually, for like one of my maybe future favorite games by one of my maybe future favorite studios, and they're currently under a lot of stress and it's horrible. It will pass, but it sucks. So yeah, that is my take on it. I don't know if it's really worth anything, but if you guys want to have more of that type of videos, let me know in the comment section. Maybe you want more gaming news and stuff like that. I don't even know if I could do that, but I really needed to talk about this because, like I said, I'm playing GTA 5 first playthrough at the moment. Shameless plug. But yeah, so I was guessing that a lot of people would ask me, even people started asking me already. So I'm excited to play GTA 6 too. I get it, you know, amazing games, but yeah, let's think about it, about the people behind it as well, right? So let's stay human. Anyways, fuck that hacker, honestly. Fuck him. I don't know who they are, and I don't care, but they can go fuck themselves, honestly. And I hate bullies. I just fucking hate bullies. But yeah, I think that's about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.